Hello, it's Jenn from McCreath. Labor Day 2012, also known as September 3rd, Monday night. Bit of a new start for me. A lot of kids are going back to school, and in my case, it's time to rededicate myself to health and fitness in manners that I've never gone before. It's no secret that I used to be in great shape, and now I'm not. Spent most of my life as a couch potato. Got into shape in 2007 in preparation for my transition from male to female. Took up running. Just out of the blue, out the door, put on the shoes, run. A little bit more each day. Well, 6 months we lost 62 pounds. And 6 months later, I was at the point where I was running marathons seriously and qualifying for Boston to run the Boston Marathon. I dropped down another 20 pounds. Found myself in incredible physical condition at the age of 34, when most people are starting to wind down their athletic careers. As predicted, the transition through the sex change and the hormone changes, massive adjustment to be made on my body, my fat, my muscle, my metabolism, my energy, my strength, my speed, my endurance, my need to have more sleep. And throw in some depression and some antidepressants, and you got yourself a real challenge just to get through. And not surprisingly, I suppose, I gained back all the weight and fought it as hard as I could. I kept running as much as I could, gained more weight, ate more food because of the hunger. Eventually got to the point where I was literally too heavy to be running. And stupid me kept running anyways, and we kind of wrecked the knees. And I guess the crushing blow came one November morning last year when I woke up with a torn ligament, most likely aggravated from running a Cape to Cabot race for the 5th consecutive year in a row, but at a much heavier weight than I had ever run it before. So we've basically spent 6 months doing some physio and kind of maximize that. Then we've just sort of floated around all summer. Back pain became an issue. Meanwhile, the knees continue to be a mess. Just walking home from work every day puts pressure on the knees, climbing all those hills. Now at 38, I start to realize you can't just go out the door and run. I need to get my body in better shape. I need to focus on looking at the muscles and the joints, working on flexibility, looking at muscles, taking perhaps some other shortcuts. Little things like how and when you breathe are important in athletics. Also looking at finding workouts that will not put the damaging pounding that running does on the body, specifically the knees and the ankle. So I enlisted the help of an unusual individual. Never thought that I would be looking to a pro wrestler to get me into calisthenics in yoga, but that's exactly what I did. Diamond Dallas Page, at the age of 35, decided he wanted to become a pro wrestler. So he went into the WCW power plant and worked his butt off into shape and found himself launching into a very successful wrestling career. At the age of 42, he was at the peak of his game. He was the top wrestler in the promotion. He was making millions of dollars, and he was wrestling against the likes of Hulk Hogan and many of the other big, well-known superstars, shall we say. Sure, pro wrestling is a scripted form of entertainment, but it also requires extreme athleticism, and there's a lot of risks involved with this as well. And at one particular point, Mr. Page found himself on the end of a power bomb where he was literally dropped to the hardwood floor and didn't land properly and wrecked his back. So he turned to a mixture of back physio rehab work along with some calisthenics as well as some yoga moves that he learned from his wife, and he put together a brand of fitness and well-being that he's called Diamond Dallas Page Yoga, interestingly enough. And there he is. It's kind of little light there, but yes, I have heard some interviews about this program. I have seen many endorsements from other pro wrestlers as well as mixed martial arts people. So I figured, why not? This guy's put together. He's 56 years old now, and he did an interview on The Score, a Toronto-based sports TV channel. He stood on one leg and lifted his other leg above his head, and just sort of demonstrated that flexibility. I also took note that he seemed to be more healthy than ever before, and so I decided to give this a go. I ordered the package and loaded her up today and had my first workout. And it's a very interesting, unique concept. Dynamic resistance, I believe he calls the term, where you're literally pretending you're pulling weight while pushing at the same time with other muscles. And in the end, you're basically not moving, but you're getting a workout. You're strengthening muscle, you're raising your heart rate. There's also more of the cardio stuff where you're literally doing push-ups and other things of that nature. I just had my first round of this thing, and oh my goodness, as advertised, it is a good workout. I'm not a very flexible person. My running, although it's funny to say this sitting here as a 30-time marathon finisher, and as well as a World Out Games swimming gold medalist, but this, I hope, will deal with some of the technique issues. It'll help me run and swim in manners that put less pressure on the joints and muscles. It'll help me get into shape without having to pound the knees more. So yeah, just a quick little update, a little plug here. He's got a 39-week program that will build you up to a high level of fitness. And I'm looking at doing level 1 for 13 weeks, level 2 for 13 weeks, and level 3. I may do level 2 again, may do level 3 twice. I'm looking at about a 1-year program to try to build myself back into shape to the point where I can literally get back out there and run and not have to worry about being overweight, not have to worry about as much pressure on the joints. Another component of this is diet and taking a look at what you're eating, and that's something I've already been working on this year, and I've managed to drop 12 pounds strictly on eating a little bit more carefully alone. So, little plug for DDP Yoga. Check it out, .com. He's on Twitter. He'll write you back if you say hello. I'm hoping that the day will come where I can get back better than ever. I don't care if I'm 40. I want to run marathons at 40. I want to run Boston Marathon at 40. I want to set personal bests, not even as female bests. I want to beat what I used to do as a male. That's going to take a lot of work given that I'm older and now with female muscles and hormones. But, if anyone can do this, I think it's me. I have a lot of faith that the package Mr. Page has put together is going to work, and I'm really happy, really excited to be on the board, having done my first workout, and this is something I will definitely video about now and then and discuss my progress. And thank you everyone for watching, and have a great day.